Mike&Key.
Real quick. All right, baby, roll now. Good, man. How y'all day been going so far?
Man, our day been good.
Good. Working, see, non-stop work though, huh?
Man.
Yeah, nah, guarantee. I just left out that way too. I was trying to catch up with y'all. Shit, trying to figure out the city more.
I don't even think you have my number because I just looked at my phone when she told me she was like Malcolm. I'm like, we know Malcolm. Yeah. I remember.
No, we good. Back to it though. So I guess for the people who don't know, could you tell us who y'all are, where y'all from, and when y'all first fall in love with hip hop?
I'm Keys. I'm from Sacramento, California, and I first fell in love with hip hop since I don't know. I was like sixth grade, listening to Bone Thugs and Harmony. So that's when that was in like '96. So yeah.
I'm Mike from Mike&Keys, and I fell in love with music probably like 5 years old, like immediately as a child, just playing drums in the church. So I probably have to say 5 years old.
Absolutely. So tell us, like, who are some of your early inspirations, music inspirations, and as far as how y'all first get y'all started in the industry?
My first music inspiration was, of course, Timberland. When I first heard his music, I noticed the drums and his beats and drum patterns and all that. So I was like, man, I'm wondering how he's making it sound like that. And him, Jay Dilla, of course, just listening to him, he got a real jazz influence. So that made me want to make music for sure. I was like, man, I gotta step it up. So yeah, man, it's dope, man. Dope thing.
That sound like a plan. So y'all been working hard too for like I said, the last few years. It's been a while since we connected, but like everything y'all told us just as far as just working with Nipsey and just y'all first project, Grammy nominated. And like I said, the work just don't stop. So I want to let y'all know I definitely appreciate y'all for y'all work, just the grind and the hustle. So like in this point that we had these last few years, with the COVID and the pandemic, like how have y'all been keeping y'all self up as far as getting to the next level and just finding out how y'all gonna establish the next part of y'all career?
I mean, really just trying to stay consistent as possible. And we're starting to actually get out as artists, as Mike&Keys. We not just trying to sit back in the back and just, be the producer, beat makers. We want to be a little bit more on the forefront and show what we can do. Now that's really our next step right now in what we're doing.
Sound like a plan. So what's the difference between a producer and a beat maker? If you can let someone that's coming to the industry know, so they know which lane to find.
A beat maker, it's self-explanatory. They just make the beat and expect the artist to just hop on the beat. But a producer really has a relationship with the artist and is really trying to, make a cohesive project or song and try to, grow together. So a producer is really involved in the music.
100%.
As opposed to a beat maker, they're not really trying to be involved. They're just trying to throw a beat to the artist and just see what comes out of that, which is not the way to go.
Yeah.
Okay, absolutely. So just with y'all experience, what would y'all say? What's the definition of success to y'all? What does success mean to y'all as far as in y'all craft?
I mean, to be honest with you, I think success is doing something that you love. I think that's a blessing to be able to make money and doing something that you truly love that you would do without no money. So I feel like yeah, that's it right there.
Sure. What about you, Keith? What's your definition of that?
Success, just to piggyback off of Mike was saying, just finding what you love to do, doing what you love, and just seeing like how far you can take it. Yeah, just the love of what you do, like being successful. A lot of people don't even really love what they do when they work, you know, but doing what you love, to me, is success for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I know right now y'all currently just released y'all first instrumental project. Could you tell me a little bit about that, and just as far as what was the process as far as getting y'all work out to the fans or people who just want to listen?
Yeah, well, I think with the Midnight Mirage album, you know, during COVID, you know, we started practicing. I know Keys picked up the bass and started picking up instruments and started practicing. So he would start sending a lot of beats, and I would listen to them, and I'd be like, man, these are really not for artists. These just have their own feeling to them. So we already had been preparing to do an instrumental album. So we was like, this is time is now. So this is just us expressing, you know, our music side.
Absolutely. So how does music make y'all feel, like when y'all creating it, just in y'all element? Like, how does it make y'all feel?
It makes us feel good, man, because we want to make the music that we like, you know, not necessarily what's hot in the industry and all that, but music that we feel. And it just feels good to make what you love to make musically and what you are inspired by. You know, we're inspired by jazz and all types of music. We listen to everything.
Yeah, rock, anything that feels good, we love it.
Yeah, so we try to emulate that, our inspirations, and try to make what we're inspired by. And that's what this Midnight Mirage is about. It's about what we like listening to, and we try to make that. And, you know, hopefully everybody will love it too. It's a great, it got great feel to it. So
yeah,
if you like great feel music, then you'll love that album.
Absolutely. So you do have a contest coming up as far as for the fans connected to the project. Am I correct?
Yep, we do. We're gonna be doing, you know, the great thing about instrumentals is you can do anything to those beats. You know, there's different types of beats. We try to put different type of music on there, and we're gonna do a contest, and we're gonna see what artist comes with the best song.
16.
Yeah, come with the best 16.
Yeah, absolutely. So as far as like who y'all work with right now, and I know you've been working with both of you, several people from Tink to, you know, the late Nipsey Hussle, Dave East. What do y'all feel like the next artist looks like is when it comes to a superstar? And how could they like start, like they were coming in the game fresh now, how could they start developing themselves to become, you know, successful in their career? From
I think it just takes experience and practice. You know, the more you practice on something, the better you get at it. And to become a superstar, man, I mean, you gotta let the people decide that, because people don't really know what a superstar is until, you know, the people decide.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like. You know, the people choose who the superstar is.
Absolutely. So as far as you're working right now on Dave V's new project, could you tell me a little bit about that as far as what y'all been working with? And one thing I want to let y'all know, I have noticed too, on his debut album, the Penthouse song, y'all decided to give it to him. Could you tell me a little bit about what made that the right decision as far as, you know, with Nipsey's legacy like that, and giving it to one of his best friends, one of his good friends?
Well, that song in particular, Penthouse, we thought it was gonna be on Victory Lap. So once Nip never did a verse to it, he was just like, you know, once he don't do a verse to it, is, you know, it was just, he just had late ad-libs, because originally he liked the beat, he had put it in one of his commercials, his Marathon clothing commercials. And everybody loved that one, and we was just like, he's never gonna rap on it. So him and Dave East was close, so Dave East was like, I need that one. So we gave it to Dave East, and, you know, that kind of started our relationship with Dave East.
Okay. Is there any similarities as far as just the process or how they both work as far as putting that put out the music, getting the music together?
I mean, creatively they're different, but the personality and the people, they're the same.
Yeah, like they're
You know,
they're both people like real good with people. Like, everybody respects Dave East just as much as they respected Nip.
yeah. But creatively, I mean, for us, it's easy to work with Dave East.
Mm-hmm.
It took us a minute to learn how to work with Nip because he's an orthodox artist. His creative process, you know, Dave East goes right in. Nip is like, he might not, you know, you've been with us in the studio, he might not get it done to the next week just because that's his process.
Absolutely. So tell me a little bit about the project that y'all working on. What's the like as far as what could we expect from it? Is it more single driven? Like, give us a sneak peek of that.
I think you're gonna be surprised on the production because no one's really heard Dave East on this type of production before. So I think that's really gonna be the surprise to this album. And he got some
real good songs on there.
Yeah, some nice features too that you wouldn't expect too. So
yeah,
it's a dope album though.
And we did the album in like 2 weeks.
So how did y'all, as far as what made it like roll like that? It sounded like some like Tupac, All Eyes on Me type stuff. So
you know what's crazy is like the day after Christmas, Dave, you know, he always hits us up. We're all in the group chat, so he always hits us up like, "What's up with some music? Send me some music." And then one day he texted me. He was like, "Yo, I got this idea." He was like, "I got a full album called How Did I Get Here, fully produced by y'all." So he kind of like took the initiative and already had everything planned out. Even to the songs, when you hear the songs, every song has a meaning. You know what I'm saying? There is a meaning to every song.
Mm-hmm.
Well, definitely. I know as far as just being an entertainer or artist or creative, it's just people don't always want to know like what's their artist story, but it's just like it's like you said on Orthodox, it's just the work, like putting the work in and then eventually getting your bag in. But like, what do you feel like the end goal is with it? Like, what were you chasing with this hip hop? Like, what do you feel like every artist is striving for in this game right now? Because it's like it's always ongoing. Like,
I think consistency, being like like really efficient when it comes to lyrics and just songwriting and all that. Like all that plays a part. And I think every artist wants to be respected when it comes to their creativity too. So yeah, all that plays a part though, for sure.
yeah. I've been putting enough time in, and like I said, the Grammys around the corner. We trying to get, a few of those awards though. So how do y'all feeling as far as with the Grammys coming up?
I think for us, we're on the Grammy committee. We're on the voting committee on the Grammy. So we just take everything day by day. We try not to really pay attention to it. We just keep working,
Definitely. What advice can y'all give for upcoming producers as far as just knowing your research, putting in the time, and then eventually just establishing yourself in the game? Like looking at the next Mike&Keys, like what could y'all tell, give them advice as far as how to do it right? If y'all could look back at yourself.
I would say, just continue to believe in yourself, believe in your work, believe in your craft, and protect yourself too. As far as like legal and having lawyers and all that. So, and really study the business aspect of this music industry because that's going to help you in the long run. And just be smart. Just gotta make the smart moves because I mean this industry is a chess game too. So just make sure you surround yourself with a team. You need a team for sure.
100%.
And once you have a team you could trust, you're gonna win. You're for sure winning. So if you're dope, talented, and you got a team, then you know you good.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so what could we expect as far as like second, third quarter? We're wrapping up, you know, with the first one. It's definitely been steady, but what could we expect from Mike&Keys, like going into summertime?
Well, we got the Davies project fully produced by us coming next month. We got
Glass.
we got Blast. He's the hottest young artist out here in LA. We've been working with him. He has a great team. We're working on our first artist, K Franklin. That's gonna be our first artist that we've ever just produced, and we partnered with our friends to start a label, and that K Franklin's gonna be our first artist. So really for us, this summer is gonna be exciting to drop, new music, and it's a little nervous too, because this is the first time we're going out there, on our own and producing an artist. And things just happen as they go. We're working on movies, all type of stuff. We did a whole full album with Dom Kennedy. Yeah. We got a couple albums with a couple artists, so we just, we want to put the music out and let the people hear it.
So